Chosen one, your billionaire status is starting. The hard times are over. Your billionaire status is not a dream. It is a divine reality now awakening in your life. This is not a distant future, not a someday, not a maybe. This is your current trajectory, already in motion by divine appointment. The struggle you endured was not in vain. The long nights, the silent tears, the moments when you felt overlooked, all of it was part of the supernatural setup for what is now being unlocked in your favor. This moment, this shift, this undeniable breakthrough is where it all changes. The pressure you lived under was producing diamonds, and now it's time for your brilliance to shine. The waiting season is closing. You didn't just survive, chosen one. You stayed faithful. That alone shifted your destiny, and the shift has arrived. Watch this video until the end, because something miraculous is about to align within your heart and spirit. And in the comments below, write your warmest wishes and type 777. As a prophetic declaration that your wishes are no longer floating in the air, they are charging the universe with divine energy and ready to come back multiplied. This is your season of return. The universe is not ignoring your soul's cry. It's amplifying it. Speak your wish, believe it, and let it fly. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's start. What does it mean when we say your billionaire status is starting? Understand this. Wealth is not just about numbers in a bank account. True billionaire status begins internally. It is a mindset, an anointing, a shift in your energy field that transforms everything it touches. The kind of wealth that is coming to you is not just money. It's influence, power, impact, and purpose, all woven together into one undeniable force. You are stepping into rooms that were designed with you in mind. You are entering a frequency where favor chases you. The kind of blessings that once passed you by will now be magnetized to your life. Why? Because the struggle has built a foundation that can finally hold the weight of abundance. There are moments in life that look ordinary to others, but are holy turning points for you. This is one of those moments. Your billionaire timeline is active. You've entered the frequency where old limitations dissolve and divine momentum takes over. You're no longer fighting for scraps. You're being fed by heaven's table. The time when you had to explain your value is over. You don't need validation when you carry divine confirmation. And right now, the confirmation is clear. Your elevation is irreversible. The hard times were the soil, the pain was the rain, and you were the seed. But now the harvest has begun. You're not waiting on abundance anymore. Abundance has been waiting on you to awaken. You've reached the point of divine maturity, where you no longer chase money. Money chases your mission. Your energy has shifted. You're attracting what once rejected you. You're becoming what you once prayed for. And the beautiful part is, you don't have to strive for it. You just have to stay aligned. You see, every setback carved strength into your soul. Every betrayal taught you discernment. Every delay was divine preservation. You didn't lose time, chosen one. You were being prepared to multiply time. Your future requires this version of you. And now, God is giving you the resources to fund the vision. You're not just going to be wealthy, you're going to be wise. You're going to leave a legacy, not just a lifestyle. You're going to be an answer, not just an achiever. You are no longer asking for open doors. You are becoming the door others walk through. The world is about to see what God saw in you all along. When the Spirit whispers, "The hard times are over," it is not a poetic line. It is a spiritual decree. You've passed the test. You endured when it was invisible. You believed when it was illogical. You praised even when it hurt. And heaven took note. The reward is not just material. It is eternal. Your mind is about to receive clarity. Your heart is about to receive peace. And your hands are about to receive provision. This is not hype. This is harvest. And let's be clear, this isn't about ego. This is about alignment. Billionaire status for a chosen one doesn't mean flaunting riches. It means flowing in purpose with power. It means redistributing heaven's resources on earth. You are a divine vessel of breakthrough. You are walking proof that favor is not random. It is strategic. God chose you, refined you, and now is revealing you. You didn't skip the process. That's why your promotion is permanent. You are not who you used to be. That's why your life can't look the way it used to. The frequency you now carry repels confusion, lack, and small thinking. You are not in survival mode anymore. You are in legacy mode. You are not praying for crumbs. You are commanding full tables. You are not hoping for help. You are becoming the helper. The identity you are stepping into is fierce, focused, and favored, and the world will see it. More importantly, the right people will honor it. You were never meant to live average. That's why average felt so uncomfortable. You tried to shrink and it didn't work. You tried to blend in and it never fit. You were born to expand, born to lead, born to multiply. Your billionaire status is not arrogance, it's assignment. God is trusting you with abundance because He trusts your heart. You passed the heart test. Now the harvest comes. Your obedience created this overflow. Your consistency created this wealth stream. Your loyalty unlocked this next level. And no one can shut what heaven has opened. You are not waiting anymore. You are walking into fulfillment. The vision you saw in secret will be celebrated in public. The things that made you cry will now fuel your gratitude. The things that drained you will now serve as reminders of your strength. And the people who doubted you will now witness your delivery. This is not payback. This is payoff. You didn't waste your energy. You invested it. And now the return is coming. Rapidly, radically, relentlessly. Chosen one, you are not small. Stop living like it. Your prayers were never tiny. Your soul was never built for basic. That frustration you felt in hard times was just your divine nature rejecting limitation. You're supposed to be wealthy. You're supposed to overflow. And the time to feel guilty about that is over. You don't need to explain your breakthrough. Just walk in it. You don't need to beg for support. Heaven is backing you. And when heaven backs you, the earth obeys. The gates are open. The season has shifted. The alarm has gone off in the spirit. You are awake now, awake to your authority, awake to your inheritance, awake to your calling, and that awareness alone is wealth. But God is adding more, because your capacity has expanded. You can handle the pressure now. You can steward the riches now. You can bless without burnout now. This is your time, not by force, but by favor, not by stress, but by surrender, not by striving, but by spiritual certainty. And from this moment on, you must carry yourself like who you are becoming, not who you were recovering from. You must speak like you already received it. You must give like you've already overflowed. You must walk like you already inherited it. Because in the spiritual realm, it's already done. You're not chasing the billionaire timeline. You've collided with it. You're not hoping to see miracles. You are walking inside one. You've spent years mastering how to make the most out of little. You've learned how to stretch time, energy, and finances. You became a master of spiritual alchemy, turning pressure into perseverance and lack into leadership. But now, the lesson has shifted. You're no longer learning how to survive. You're now being taught how to reign. The curriculum of your life has changed. You've graduated from the wilderness. Your diploma is your resilience, and your reward is dominion. The realm you are entering now demands that you accept your authority unapologetically. You are not arriving as a beggar. You're entering as a builder of legacies, wealth systems, and divine opportunities. Chosen one, this is more than elevation. This is enthronement. It's not just about you rising, it's about you being established. Your voice is carrying weight in realms you haven't even entered yet. Your name is being spoken in rooms you didn't request, but they know. They've sensed it. Your energy has gone ahead of you. Your light has already leaked into dimensions of favor. What you used to chase now chases you because you carry kingdom codes. Wealth doesn't flow to the qualified. It flows to the aligned. And you, chosen one, are finally aligned. You've shed too many old skins to stay hidden. You've said too many silent yeses to not be heard. The spotlight is not a surprise. It is a confirmation. And while the world may see a sudden rise, heaven sees the steady obedience behind it. The divine sees every moment you kept giving when you were empty, kept praying when you were exhausted, kept dreaming when you were doubted. That energy didn't disappear. It became your spiritual investment. And the interest is now compounding into opportunities, wealth, and global recognition. Let's speak plainly now. You are entering a cycle where supernatural transactions are happening for you. Unexpected deposits of favor, strategic connections that accelerate decades of delay, open doors that require no effort, only presence. And this isn't manipulation. This is manifestation. You've stepped into a realm where effort is replaced by embodiment. You're not trying to convince, you're commanding. The room shifts when you enter because your frequency is royalty. The shift you feel, that's your wealth dimension opening wide. And let's be even clearer. Your billionaire status isn't about proving anyone wrong. That season is over. This is not revenge. This is revelation. You're not trying to be seen. You're realizing who you are. When your inner world aligns with divine truth, the outer world must submit. That's why things are suddenly moving. That's why what was once stuck is now flooding open. You are no longer being taught by delay. You are now being mentored by acceleration. The pace is changing because the prophecy has matured. You're walking into seasons where no one understands how quickly things turn around for you. Don't waste time explaining. Just keep walking, keep building, keep stewarding. The same people who underestimated you will now need your guidance. The same places that rejected you will request your presence. Not because of who you became, but because of who you always were. You didn't change, you just stopped hiding. And now everything you touch multiplies. Your voice carries divine resonance. Your hands are anointed to build things that last for generations. And your feet are being guided toward green pastures and fertile lands. Every step you take now carries legacy power. You are no longer wandering. You are being led. There's a quiet confidence rising in you, not loud, not flashy, but deeply rooted in divine knowing. You don't need to scream to be heard. Heaven already announced your arrival. Remember this: the hard times weren't to break you. They were to teach you precision. Now you understand value, not just of money, but of energy, of time, of peace. You don't trade yourself cheaply anymore. You know your worth. And because you've embodied that worth, heaven is mirroring it back to you. This is the great reversal, where once you were overlooked, now you're being overblessed. Where once you had to wait in line, now the line waits for you. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. And you, chosen one, are now moving into first. This wealth is not to impress, it's to empower. You will become the answer to prayers you didn't even hear. You will fund visions. You will restore families. You will rebuild cities. Because your heart is pure, your hands are clean, and your vision is heaven-born. And what God builds, no man can block. Your resources are being multiplied not just to enjoy life, but to extend life, to breathe life into dry places, to unlock destinies in others, to create structures that stand long after you're gone. You are not stepping into wealth. You are becoming wealth. You are not waiting for a deposit. You are the deposit. You are not looking for the 1%. You are the 1%. And this realization is your key. You've always been it. You've always carried the codes. You just needed the process to remember. And now that you've remembered, nothing can stop you. Every download, every dream, every deep knowing is confirmation. Don't dismiss them. They are real. They are signs. And they are showing you what's already done. When you align with who you truly are, reality must rearrange to match it. You are no longer chasing change. You are creating it. You are no longer pleading for peace. You embody it. And that level of spiritual stability is rare and extremely powerful. You are being surrounded by solutions now. Solutions to problems you didn't even know existed. Help is on the way. Support is being assigned. Angels are operating in the background, adjusting timelines and redirecting energy flows in your favor. And you don't have to figure it out. You just have to flow. Trust your intuition. Trust your expansion. Trust your rest. Because wealth flows fastest to the one who is at peace. The struggle was a prophecy in disguise. Every trial was training. Every no was a redirect. And every closed door was actually a sacred reroute. You were being guided into a corridor of uncommon abundance. And now the corridor is wide open. You're not at the beginning anymore. You're in the unveiling. The curtain is being pulled back, and the spotlight is real. Not for performance, but for purpose. Chosen one. There's a new language forming in your mouth. You're speaking differently, dreaming differently, moving differently. That's not coincidence. That's calibration. You've been recalibrated to divine wealth, and everything about your life must now submit to that truth. Anything that cannot multiply must fall off. Anything that tries to drag you backward will be exposed. Anything not in agreement with your billionaire status will naturally dissolve, not by your force, but by your favor. This is the frequency of fulfillment, and you are living inside of it now. The version of you that once doubted has disappeared. The version of you that was afraid is no longer running the show. You are now being led by the version of you that knows. The higher self, the royal self, the wealthy self, and every cell in your body is starting to agree. You've entered a realm where logic can't explain the speed of your rise, and it's not supposed to, because this isn't logical. This is supernatural. What took others years will happen for you in months. What seemed impossible last season is now not just possible. It's inevitable. The laws of this new season are different. You're not playing by the rules of delay anymore. You're operating under divine acceleration. Time bends for those who walk in purpose. And because you endured when it felt like time was against you, time is now serving you. Rapid results, fast fulfillment, immediate restoration. It's already been decreed. The people around you might be confused. Let them be. They saw your weakness but not your warfare. They heard your silence but didn't know your strategy. They witnessed your pause but never your prayers. But heaven saw, and heaven has responded. Your obedience in secret has now unlocked rewards in public. This is not just promotion. It's prophecy fulfilled. And what's amazing is how natural this wealth will feel. It won't feel foreign or forced. It will feel like home. Like something your soul always knew was coming. That's because you were never meant to live in lack. Your identity was never tied to struggle. It was forged through it, but it never belonged there. You're not being called back to survival. You're being launched into significance, and you'll recognize it when it happens. Because peace will arrive before the paycheck. Peace is always the real confirmation. You're going to wake up and see money flowing where confusion once lived. You'll see business ideas where burdens once sat. You'll see divine strategy where silence used to echo. You'll see clarity where chaos once ruled. And that clarity is your currency. The clearer you become, the richer your life will feel. Wealth begins with vision. And now your vision is no longer clouded by pain. It is powered by purpose. This is a redefinition of wealth. You're not only inheriting finances, you're inheriting fullness, emotional richness, spiritual peace, mental clarity, divine ideas, harmonious relationships, a wealth of joy. And from this wholeness, the material must follow. The external is now responding to your internal alignment. What once ran from you, now runs to you. Because you're not leaking energy anymore. You've sealed the cracks. You've done the work. And heaven honors that. And now, chosen one, the downloads will intensify. You will start receiving divine instructions, blueprints in your dreams, sudden ideas that don't make sense to others, but bring perfect peace to you. Follow them. Trust them. These ideas are not random. They are revenue. Your mind is being used as a channel for divine wealth. Don't dismiss what seems small. That small idea could open the largest door of your life. You must get comfortable in this new realm. The air is different up here. The conversations are elevated. The rooms you're stepping into won't speak your old language. That's why your old circle might get quieter. Don't be alarmed. That's alignment. Wealth doesn't cling to comfort zones. It flows through courage. And you are courageous now. You are bold now. You're ready to speak as one who knows, not one who hopes. This is not guesswork. This is guided. And here's the truth. Your wealth is already assigned to you. It's not being voted on. It's not up for negotiation. The contracts are in place in the spiritual realm. The names, the emails, the accounts, the properties, the promotions. It's already been scheduled. Your only job is to walk in daily agreement, to act like it's done, speak like it's done, move like it's already released. Because it is. You are not poor. You are processing. You are not late. You are being led. You are not behind. You are being built. The timing is divine. The delay was developmental. And now that the foundation is set, the floodgates have opened. You won't even be able to explain how fast things move. But your spirit will recognize it. Your soul has been expecting this. Your entire life has been preparation for this unveiling. Don't let your history hijack your harvest. Don't let your former limitations speak louder than your current anointing. You are no longer bound by those old patterns. You are no longer available for struggle conversations. Your mind must match your season. You can't carry billionaire potential with a broke perspective. You can't sustain massive flow with leaky belief systems. Everything must rise. Your thoughts, your habits, your environment, your standards. And you are strong enough to rise with it. And this is important. Your billionaire status does not isolate you. It elevates those around you. You are a multiplier. You are a mirror for others to see what's possible. When they witness your success, they are witnessing the mercy of God. When they witness your abundance, they are witnessing the evidence of endurance. Your life becomes a living sermon, not in words, but in manifestation. You don't owe explanations. You owe demonstrations. Let your life be proof that spiritual obedience produces tangible outcomes. Let your life speak louder than your past. Let your wealth be a testimony, not just a transaction. You've earned the right to prosper, not through manipulation, but through mastery. You mastered the weight. You mastered the pain. You mastered yourself. And now, you'll master the wealth. You're no longer playing it small. You're no longer lowering your light to comfort others. If your light makes them uncomfortable, they can leave the room. Because this light is not optional. It's ordained. It's not pride. It's power. It's not ego. It's evidence. And you're finally ready to walk in it. Full force. No hesitation. No apology. No shrinking. Just shining. From this point forward, you don't need to announce anything. Let your energy speak. Let your elevation speak. Let your peace speak. Let your fruit speak. The results will scream louder than your past ever could. Because when God blesses, He blesses undeniably. And that's the kind of blessing that's being placed on your life now. And there's more. You haven't even seen the full blueprint yet. This is just the preview. The real rollout is still coming. The introductions haven't even been made. The opportunities haven't even arrived. But the foundation is so strong now, nothing can break it. No storm, no opinion, no delay. You're built different now. You're not moved by resistance. You're fueled by it. The favor that is hitting your life now is generational. It's not just for you. It's for the lineage that comes through you. Your children's children will live off the wealth you're creating. Not just financially, but energetically. They will inherit your peace, your boldness, your blueprint. And that's why you're being trusted with so much. You're not building for today. You're building forever. You will look back at these days and smile. You will remember the tears and see them as seeds. You will remember the rejections and see them as redirections. You will remember the pain and realize it was the exact pressure needed to awaken your potential. Nothing was wasted. Not a moment, not a loss, not a delay. It all worked. And now, you're walking in the reward. You are now in a season where everything you touch will respond differently. What once resisted you will now recognize you. Not because the thing itself changed, but because your energy did. You are no longer carrying the vibrations of desperation or confusion. You are walking in divine clarity, unshakable calm, and radical expectancy. And that energy speaks. It travels before you. It prepares the room. You don't even need to explain why doors are opening. They open because your presence now carries divine instruction. This is what many won't understand. Wealth doesn't start in the bank. It starts in the belief, and you, chosen one, have finally arrived at that belief. You don't just wish for abundance anymore. You expect it. You don't just visualize success. You embody it. You've moved beyond wishing and hoping. You now carry knowing. And knowing is magnetic. Knowing draws provision, ideas, people, and favor without force. You've let go of the need to prove yourself. And that's exactly when the proof begins to show up. You've detached from needing results to validate your faith. And now the results are rushing in like a flood. That's how the divine flow works. The less you chase it, the more it finds you. The more you rest in trust, the more the universe unfolds on your behalf. And you are resting now, not in passivity, but in power. You know who you are, and the world is adjusting to that knowing. Chosen one, this billionaire status is not about numbers. It's about narrative. Your entire life story is shifting. You are not the struggler anymore. You are not the underdog. You are not the overlooked, the underestimated, the abandoned one. No, you are the chosen, the elevated, the multiplied. You are the one who endured so you could lead, the one who learned so you could teach, the one who broke the pattern so you could birth a new blueprint. You are not what happened to you. You are what rose from it. And now you must walk like it, think like it, speak like it, pray like it, plan like it. This billionaire version of you does not worry the same way. You don't shrink around powerful people. You realize you belong there. You don't question whether money will come. You already see the supply. You don't stress about timelines. You are the timeline. You are the shift. You are the moment. And everything that is meant for you now honors your authority. You are being introduced to the new economy of ease. This doesn't mean laziness. It means alignment. You no longer operate from hustle culture. You operate from heaven's culture. You understand that divine productivity is peaceful, not painful. The grind is over. The grace has arrived. And with grace comes flow. With flow comes fruit. With fruit comes confirmation. And with confirmation comes consistency. That's where you're heading now. Consistent abundance. This is your divine rhythm. Overflow, rest, clarity, action, overflow again. You're no longer rushing. You're responding. You're not panicking. You're positioning. You're not forcing. You're flowing. Your decisions come from discernment, not desperation. You are stable, grounded, wise. You are ready, and the world can feel it. They might not say it, but they feel it. They see it. You are glowing. You are growing. And nothing can stop it. Even your enemies are confused. They planned your defeat. They expected your fall. They whispered about your past. But now they must witness your prosperity. They don't have to like it. They just have to watch it. Because this blessing is not up for discussion. It's a divine decision. And what God ordains, no man can cancel. This isn't vengeance. It's vindication. Your light is proof that favor is factual. Your peace is proof that God is personal. Your wealth is proof that prophecy is practical. And here's the best part. You don't even need to know how it's all going to happen. You just need to stay open. Because what's coming hasn't even been done yet. You're pioneering a new path, creating a new pattern. You are not following trends. You are creating templates. You are not borrowing ideas. You are birthing them. This billionaire status is tied to something the world hasn't seen. You are not called to repeat. You are called to release. Your creativity is currency. Your calm is currency. Your clarity is currency. Your calling is currency. And when you combine them all, what flows out of you will fund entire legacies. You're not trying to build wealth. You are becoming a wealth portal. Through you, new systems are born. Through you, new generations thrive. Through you, old limitations die. That is how powerful you are. That is how trusted you are. And chosen one. Trust is the highest currency. God doesn't place this level of wealth on those he doesn't trust. And you have passed every trust test. You gave when you had little. You served when you were tired. You showed up when no one clapped. You prayed even when it hurt. You forgave without closure. You believed without proof. And now, the proof is forming. Tangible, visible, undeniable. You're going to see wealth arrive in waves, not just in one form. It will come as money, yes, but also as freedom, land, homes, healing, restored family, creative collaborations, elevation, and ideas that turn into empires. It will come as laughter, peace, protection, and divine surprises. Wealth is not a number. It is a nature. And your nature has shifted. You are a magnet for miracles now. This is not motivation. This is manifestation. This is not hype. This is harvest. You don't have to perform anymore. You just have to believe. Believe deeply. Move boldly. Speak prophetically. And the rest will follow. Your energy is too aligned to fail. Your mind is too renewed to retreat. Your soul is too anchored to be shaken. And your path is too protected to be blocked. So stop second-guessing the open doors. They're for you. Stop questioning the acceleration. It's for you. Stop wondering if it's too good to be true. It's not. It's too true to be stopped. You're stepping into undeniable flow. It will feel unreal at first. Let it. You'll adjust. You'll grow into it. And soon, this billionaire frequency will feel like your new baseline. You are walking into rooms where your name was already mentioned with respect. You are receiving phone calls that shift your future. You are meeting people who hold keys to the next level. And it's all aligned. You don't have to rush it. You don't have to manipulate it. You just have to be it. And you are. You're already there. You've already become. And now the world is catching up. Your season of delay is over. Your days of struggle are expired. Your identity as the rejected has been revoked. You are the builder now, the blesser, the billionaire. And this time, you're not going to lose it. You're not going to waste it. You're going to walk in it, live in it, lead from it, multiply it, pass it down, expand it until nations are impacted by your decision to believe. This is where the real journey begins. Not the journey of finding yourself, but the journey of walking in what you already are. Chosen, crowned, called, and now, wealthy. Not someday. Now. Not eventually. Now.